Got Van and
And I've
John.
been
Is that
holding my
HM?
own here, like the guy said who fell off the 10th floor on his way down. As he passed every floor, he said, "So far, so good." K1FFK. A good way to look at it, I guess, and not look at the end result. Yeah. Well, I've been hanging around the homestead here pretty much, and well, now I went down to the VA the other day, and I got angry because our machine is broke. We can't do the test. It's been broke for 2 weeks. I said you could call me. I'd spend an hour and half coming down here and wait an hour for my ride to come back, and then another hour and a half home. Come on, give me a break. Well, we tried to call you, but you don't have your voicemail set up. I said, yeah, I know, because I don't want it set up. But you still should have got a hold of me. Man, little things that, make you want to shout. Yeah, exactly. They could call a couple times. If you don't get voicemail, you figure that you don't have voicemail for a reason, so they should call until they get you. Well, I guess we don't think like they do. And wouldn't you know it, yesterday, the day after I got back, there was a notice in my mailbox, a letter in my mailbox from saying, reschedule, we can't do you right now. So, a day late and $1 short with the mail, too. Like advertisements and stuff you hear on the radio and on the television. They're advertising stuff that happened about a week ago. It's crazy. I'm not ready for this cold yet. I don't like it. It makes me want to just curl up and wait till spring. Yeah, I know what you mean. We're putting a roof on a house right now. Getting the one side's almost done. Then on the other side, we got to put a couple dormers in and do that side of the roof too. So, not good weather for that. That's for sure. Better you than me. WA1ZHM. No, I'll stay in by the fire and play solitaire or something. Listen to all the hoopla going on the impeachment proceedings. Oh man, don't get me going. Yeah, I know what you mean. When I get done work at night, it's cuddled right up to the fire, that's for sure. But it keeps me busy, keeps me out of mischief. That's the news from Lake Wobegon. Remember that? Yes, I do. He used to come around to, and they probably still do. I don't know. Tanglewood every year in the summer. You can get out and listen to him. Well, he's gone now, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Greatest storytellers that ever lived. And Dusty and the other guy there from the Cowboys. Used to have fun listening to them. Yeah, that was quite a show. I enjoyed listening to it. I guess you can still get it on the internet and stuff, YouTube or whatever. Prairie Home Companion. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, if you look on the internet long enough and hard enough, you can find just about anything you want. Yeah, and the funny thing is, where does that stuff go? I mean, it just stays there. It doesn't ever go away. I mean, long after we're gone and forgotten, the stuff will still be there. People don't realize what they put out there stays out there. It's not like Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's right. You do a search for something that's relevant to today, and you'll hit web pages that are from back in the early '90s, and still out there and cluttering up everything.
Immortalized on Google Earth because they snapped my picture as I was going to Cumbies for coffee from my humble abode. I saw him going through the parking lot, and I just kind of stopped and looked at him, and I got perfectly framed with an empty coffee mug in my hand.
Yeah, somebody's always watching, aren't they?
I celebrated I celebrated the Marine Corps birthday on the 10th. And of course, 11th was Veterans Day, and I went to Williamstown. First time I've been there, my hometown, in a long, long time. So I went there for the ceremonies at the center of town, and they raised a flag and shoot off the guns and say a few words, and it was pretty cool. Got to meet a few of the old timers, and that's all that's left is a few. And went to the VFW there and chatted a while. I came home. It was a good day, but kind of melancholy, because it used to be big turnouts. Now it's only like a handful.
Seems to be the way things are going, that's for sure. And I'm glad you had a good time, though. That was good to get out.
Been playing a lot of veteran stuff on the tube too, celebrating veterans all week with different things, stuff that goes back like to World War II and the early days of World War II, so on and so forth. And, not many World War II guys left. I was surprised to see. We had one down there. He was 92 years old. And he stood up proud and walked across the floor and got his door prize for being the oldest Marine.
Yeah, I know we don't think about it, but how old the World War II vets are now. It's kind of strange when you really stop and think about it, but yeah, it doesn't really come to mind until you see something like that.
The second oldest. I got a door prize too.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my. Don't get old. That's all I can say. And if you do it gracefully. Don't whine about it. Like me.
Yeah, that's why I'm still out there putting roofs on, trying to stay young.
Wonder what that tapping was.
You have to weigh the danger against
Thought someone was outside the house.
too, It comes a certain point in time in your life when you say, how many times have I crossed that street without getting hit? Should I try it again?
Yeah, I have to tell myself all the time, be careful, because I get into the mode where I think I'm 14 again, and you just gotta pace yourself and take a little extra precautions, and if you do, you'll be all right.
K1FFK.
but I got to chat with her on the phone. My sister, God bless her, she's, I want to say 90. She's 15 years older than I am.
It's good. Yeah, my sister just took a tumble here 2 or 3 weeks ago and tripped over something. I don't know what she tripped over, but fell down, sprained her ankle. She was in a wheelchair for a couple weeks and then with a walker, but she's out and about now, walking up and down. She parks at my house and walks up and down my road because her road's a little more slippery than this one. They keep this one a little cleaner. And so she's out and about, so that's good.
She's kind of lucky because sometimes a sprain can be worse than a break. You know, they can nag you forever. Well, glad to hear she's up back on her feet. I've been roaming out in the woods a bit myself because I have a big patch of woods right behind where I live here. And there's trails, and I can kind of follow the trails. I got lost, let me see, a couple weeks ago. And it took me a couple hours to get back, but I finally got back on the trail. There's no way you can really get lost because there's a trail that circles the whole patch. So if you just keep going, you're going to come out on a trail sooner or later. But I spent a good 4 hours in the woods. It was great.
As long as you don't just walk around in a circle and miss the outside path. But yeah, you'll hit one of the cross paths, I'm sure.
Well, the trail I was on, there's several different trails. The one I was on goes up the middle in between all the other ones, and then kind of ends at what they call the boulders. It's a 2.5 mile walk, and then 2.5 mile back. And it's really just a nice walk in the woods. But of course, my eyesight, it isn't, especially when the leaves when the leaves are still on and falling, but they were on enough to block your vision. So yeah, I got wandering, and then there was more.
You're going to move over to 6
meters. But it was cool because I used I have a natural instinct or a compass on board. I use the sun, and when that's available, boy, that doesn't fail. And I kept the sun on my left shoulder, and I knew exactly the direction I was heading.
All those little tricks and stuff you can use when you're disoriented to get yourself at least headed in the right direction. That's for sure.
Yeah, what side is the moss grow on? I think it's the south side. Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds.